I'm going to show you 3 very easy and simple commands for the Minecraft Bedrock Edition that you need to have running in the background on your Minecraft Bedrock world. These commands are new for 1.19.50, and since this update, it has completely changed how these commands work. So this is going to be your new updated version to get your one-person sleep, your spectator mode, and also your clear weather back working correctly. Regardless if you're starting a new world or if you're going to be doing this on an old world, you're going to want to go into your game menu settings and scroll all the way down until you find show coordinates. You're going to want show coordinates turned on. You're also going to want to scroll down further until you find cheats. Make sure that activate cheats is toggled on. Warning, you will lose achievements for this, however you can have the achievements turned back on by using a simple process. I'll link that process in the top right corner right now. If you are doing this on a server and you have access to the server console, you don't have to activate the cheats. You can just apply all of the cheats through the server console, and that's going to avoid you losing achievements. First thing that you're going to do is find an area where you can build your control area and place all of your command blocks down. This area needs to be way away from the area where all of your other players are playing. That way nobody ever messes with any of your stuff. For this, I do recommend putting it inside of creative and teleporting far away to a place in which you can easily remember. For this example, I have teleported all the way out to 500,000. And I'm 300 blocks up in the sky, so I don't foresee anybody ever walking out here. You might want to write down this location just so you don't forget. Next, you're going to run a set block command seen here, and that's basically going to set a block inside of the sky so you don't have to tower up. Next, we need to figure out where the chunk borders are. I have this amazing pack by Foxynotails. It's going to be linked down inside the description. However, if you cannot download this pack or you don't want to, then I have a shorts video showing you how to find chunk borders using leaves. That's going to be in the top right. So with this resource pack, we are just going to build this out a little bit, plop down an armor stand, give him a banner, and we're going to toggle through these settings until we get to the 4th one, and that's going to show us all of the chunk borders around us. And how lucky is that? I didn't even plan for that to be right in the corner. Next, you can grab some blocks and you can fill out this entire chunk. And now that we have our entire platform inside of our chunk filled out, we are now going to remove our armor stand, and we are going to set up a ticking area. We are going to go in the corner that we had the armor stand in, and then we are going to bring up our command menu. We are going to write ticking area, add. If you hit space, it should bring up your exact coordinates. And then if you hit space again, it should bring up your exact coordinates on your Y. You can fill that out and then hit space one more time, and it should bring up your exact coordinates on your Z. Fill that out as well. Then you're going to hit space again, and then you're going to hit H. Hit enter, and it's going to fill that command. Now we're going to walk all the way across diagonally to the exact opposite corner. And now we're going to bring up our typing menu. Press up until you find that failed command. Remove the H, and then you're going to type your new coordinates, which should autocomplete. It's going to be 500012. Then you're going to hit space, which should autocomplete the Y, which is going to be 300. Then you're going to hit space again, which should autocomplete the Z, 500012. And then you're going to hit enter. That's going to make this entire area here a ticking area. Next, you're going to give yourself a command block. Hit / give @s command _ block, and then hit enter. To test if your ticking area is working correctly, you're going to place down a command block and open it up. You need to be in creative to interact with these. You're going to change this to repeat, change this to always active, go to the command input, and hit / say hello. Then you're going to scroll down here and put delay in ticks to 10. And then exit out of your command block. As soon as you exit out of that command block, you're going to have hello popping up over and over again. And you're going to want to go way away from this until you can't see it anymore. And if the ticking area is working correctly, then it should continue to say hello regardless how far away from that command block you are. Alright, I'm just over 500 blocks away. That little platform in the distance is going to be our command block. And as you can see, it's still working, which means that the ticking area is working just fine. You can now remove that command block so it stops. We're going to start off doing the one player sleep command. If you want to be able to jump up and down on the bed and skip until you get to the nighttime, then you're not going to need any of the daylight sensors or the comparators. However, if you want to be able to jump up and down on the bed in the daytime without it skipping any time, then you're going to need 2 of the daylight sensors and 2 of the redstone comparators. You're going to need to place down a command block inside of your ticking area. Note that it does need to be inside of that chunk that you have selected for a ticking area. You're going to open up that command block, and we're going to change the hover note to 1 PS, which is short for one person sleep. This is going to be on a repeat command, unconditional, and if you don't want to be able to jump on the bed whenever it's daytime and skip time, then you're going to leave it on the needs redstone. If you want to be able to jump on the bed whenever it's daytime and skip the time, then you're going to put this on always active. For this example, we're going to put it on needs redstone so I can show you how to set up the other circuit. You're going to leave this on the default 0 on delay and ticks, and then go to your command block input, click on this and open it up. Now you can either type these out or you can copy and paste them. All of these commands that I'm going to be showing you today, I'm going to have down inside of the description below, so you can copy them from the description, and then you're just going to hit this icon up to the top right to paste it, or you're going to hit Ctrl V on your keyboard, which will paste it in game. For the one person sleep, we're going to do / execute at, and then at E. We're going to do a space, bracket, type equals player, close bracket, space if, space block, space tilde, space tilde, -1, space tilde. Then you're going to hit space, bed, space again, run, space again, time, space, add, space 100. Now I personally like time add 100 because I feel like it's the best to get a nice sky scrolling effect, but it doesn't take too long to sleep either. If you wish to sleep through the night faster, you can type a larger number here, or if you wish for it to go by slower, you can type a smaller number. Then you're going to exit out of this box and you're going to grab your comparators. We're going to place down a comparator here facing into the command block. Then we're going to place down another comparator here facing into that comparator and left click on it. Then on this comparator over here, you're going to place down a daylight sensor and left click. Then on this one here, you're going to place down a daylight sensor, but you're not going to left click on this one. You can grab a bed and test this out, plop your bed down, and then you can jump up and down on it while looking up at the sun, and you can see that's not moving at all. However, if we change the time to midnight, we can now get on top of the bed and look up at the moon and jump up and down. And you can see every time that we jump, the moon is scrolling across the sky, but as soon as we get to sunrise, it's going to stop, and that's because these daylight sensors turn it off. And same thing goes for one player sleep. You need to stand on top of the bed and then lay down, and it's going to go by, but as soon as it gets to daytime, it's going to stop and pop you up out of that bed. But let's say that you want to be able to jump up and down on this bed and have it be able to skip the daytime anytime that you wish. All you would do for this is just break all of these redstone components, go back into your command block, and change this to always active. Then you could jump up and down on the bed as much as you want and you'll be able to skip the time. Next, we're going to be setting up a system that's going to clear the weather using a crafting table. All you need to do is jump up on top of this crafting table and it's going to clear the weather and set it back to clear. In order to do this, all you need to do is place down another command block. We're going to open this one up. We're going to change the hover node to CT weather clear for crafting table weather clear. We're going to want this one on repeat. Leave it on unconditional. This one needs to be on always active. We're going to scroll down and we're going to change this to a 10 tick delay. Then you can open up the command input and open this up. Then you're going to type the following command: / execute space at E space bracket type equals player, closing bracket, space if space block space tilde space tilde -2 space tilde space crafting underscore table space run space weather space clear. I know me repeatedly saying space is annoying, but these all need to be entered exactly. You can exit out of this. Now to test this out, we're going to set the weather to thunder. And as you can see, it started raining and it's going to start thundering. We can jump up and down on top of this crafting table. You might need to jump a few times because there is a delay in tick. And as soon as you do that, it's going to set it back to clear. And you can repeat this process as much as you want. This is very handy because the weather that is inside of the Minecraft Bedrock Edition is very flawed and is constantly raining. If you wish to have a weather control device for your world and you want to completely disable the weather cycle in your world, then click the link to the top right and I'll show you exactly how to do that. It's quite easy, and it is such an improvement over the regular weather cycles. The last thing that I'm going to do is show you how to take this brewing stand and use this to put you in and out of spectator as much as you would like. This, along with all of these other commands, can be used on any player on the world, realm, or server without disabling achievements, and they will never be able to use this method to go into creative, only spectator, and only survival. So for this, we're going to place down 2 more command blocks. We're going to place one here and one here. The first one we are going to set up so we can set our crafting table to not only clear weather, but we're going to want it to put us back in survival mode whenever we are jumping on top of it as well. So you're going to go to this first command block and we're going to change our hover node. We're going to change this to CT survival, which is going to stand for crafting table survival. We're going to change this from impulse down to repeat. We're going to leave it on unconditional, and we're going to change this to always active with a 5 tick delay. Then we're going to go to the command input and we're going to open it up. On this one, we are going to type / execute at E space bracket type equals player, close bracket, space if space block space tilde space tilde -2 space tilde space crafting underscore table space run space game mode space S space at P. You can exit out of this and then you're going to want to jump on the crafting table. And as soon as you do, you should be able to go back into survival mode and see your level bar appear. We can set ourselves back into creative and then we're going to be changing the command on this one. Open it up and change your hover node. On the hover node, we're just going to write spectator. You're going to change the block type to repeat. Leave this on unconditional. Change this one from needs redstone to always active. Delay and ticks, we're going to put 10. Then we're going to go to the command input, click this and open this up. Then we're going to type / execute, space at E, space, open bracket, type equals player, close bracket, space, if, space, block, space, tilde, space, tilde, -2, space, tilde, space, brewing, underscore stand, space, run, space, game mode, space, spectator, space, at P. Then you can exit out of that command block, place you down a brewing stand, and jump up and down on that brewing stand. And as you can see, it's going to put us in spectator mode. And then you're going to go over top of that crafting table, and that's going to put you back in survival mode. Now, one more thing to mention, you can change the weather clear, the survival, and also the spectator. And you can change these from 10 down to 5 or even lower. However, the lower you go in the delay of ticks, the more often these are going to run, and that can result in performance of your gameplay. So be sure to monitor the performance of your game, and if you find out that it's lagging too much from your command blocks, you might need to raise the delay. So now, as you can see, there's practically no delay here. You can just jump and go back down, and it works just like it should. Now, all of the chat spam that you see popping up, this is a big issue because if you want to just jump up and down on the bed and have a bunch of fun, you're going to have a bunch of chat popping up over your screen. In order to fix that, you're just going to bring up your command menu and write / gamerule space command block output. Then you're going to hit space and type false. Next, you're going to do / again, gamerule again, hit a space, and then you're going to type send command feedback with no spaces. Once you get to the end, you're going to hit a space and then type false. And then that's going to basically remove all of that chat spam. So now we can jump up and down on the bed as much as we want and fast forward time. And also sleep and do whatever else we need to without having to deal with all of that chat spam. Once again, all of these are going to be listed down inside of the description below. While you're down there, drop a like. It really does help out the channel. If you need any help with any of these, feel free to drop a comment below. Or you can become a member of my free public Discord. The link's down inside the description. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.